Good morning, children. Welcome to social class. This is A. Manoj Kumar, working in Oxford High School, Uppagundur. In previous class, regarding what we discussed, yes, Penamakuru, a village located in Krishna district. Totally, in previous lesson, we discussed about deltas. Okay, then plain areas. Deltas are nothing but plain areas. Before joining to the sea, a river divides into large number of streams. Okay, then these rivers are forming deltas. Regarding that, we discussed river bringing silt, sand, and depositing there, and fertile soils are forming in that particular place. Regarding plains, deltas, we discussed in the previous class. In this session, I am going to explain about Salakam Cheru, which is located in Anantapur district. Okay, Salakam Cheru, a village on the plateau. Previous class we discussed about plain areas, especially now we are going to concentrate on plateaus. You know the definition of plateau. A large areas of highlands that are top and flat, those areas are called as plateaus. Once again say, large areas of highlands that are top and flat, those areas are called as plateaus. That is the definition of plateaus. We know regarding the Deccan Plateau. Deccan Plateau is located in India only. Few states comes under Deccan Plateau area. That means few states spread in the Deccan Plateau area. Now in this session I will explain you about plateau area, especially regarding Deccan Plateau, then soils in that plateau area, the topics we are going to cover. See, Deccan Plateau. If you see Andhra Pradesh, most of the land comes under Deccan Plateau area. Okay, na? Our lands most probably comes under Deccan Plateau area. If you see India, this is Deccan Plateau area. This part is Deccan Plateau area. Here Andhra Pradesh is located. So most part of the Andhra Pradesh land comes under Deccan Plateau area. Remaining part spreaded in adjacent to sea. That means that is nothing but coastal plains. Then plateaus are land situated at height. In a higher elevation, okay, plateaus are situated. Definition also I explained just now. Then if you go Nellore district, then especially we are observing which river in Nellore. In Krishna we have, in Vijayawada we have Krishna river. Then we have Rajahmundry, we have Godavari river. If you go Nellore, we have Penna river. If you go to the Penna, if you travel towards Penna upstreams, afterwards you will climb the mountain ranges. Okay, now you will climb the mountains. After climbing the mountains, you will reach which districts? Kurnool district and Anantapur district. If you travel towards Penna upstreams, afterwards if you climb the mountains, then which districts you may reach? Yes, you will reach the Kurnool district and Anantapur district. That means totally Kurnool district and Anantapur district, okay, comes under plateau region. That is plateau region. In high, that means in mountain ranges area, that is located. These districts are located. See, Nellore, Penna upstreams, if you climb the hills, you are reach plateau region of Kadapa and Anantapur district. Not Kurnool, sorry. Kadapa and Anantapur district. Then if you see that particular area covered with number of hills. Okay, in between the hills, in the middle of that hills, we are observing the plateau region. That means these plateau regions covered with hills. Okay now, so that means middle of the hills, this plateau region located or between little flat area. Cultivation and settlements are possible only in small pockets. That means cultivation and settlements. What is the meaning of settlement? Settlement is nothing but people are living places. Okay, suppose if you are living in a particular place, number of houses you are observing, that is called settlements. In plateau regions, we are observing few houses only. That means small, okay, settlements are possible in plateau regions. Such a way in Kadapa and Anantapur also, okay, in especially plateau regions, small settlements they observed. Who are that? This region receives low rainfall. Already while discussing Penamakuru receives high rainfall through southwest monsoons. I explained you, most of the India receives rains from the southwest monsoons. You know that one. If you come to the plateau region, this plateau region receives low rainfall. Do you understand? Then that's why if a particular place receives low rainfall, automatically then okay, growing crops are also very less. See, they visited Salakam Cheruvu, Anantapur district. Finally, other and remaining persons, they reached Salakam Cheruvu. How they traveled? They traveled towards upstreams of Nelluru. They climbed the mountains. Afterwards, they reached Anantapur district. Particularly, we are talking about Anantapur district. They traveled towards northeast of Anantapur district. Afterwards, they reached Salakam Cheruvu. Okay, Anantapur district. Then 30 kilometers northeast of Anantapur in Singamalai Mandal. Okay, this Salakam Cheruvu is located. In which Mandal Salakam Cheruvu is located? Yes, Singamala Mandal. Do you understand? So it is named after the tank Salakam Cheruvu. If you go some areas, if you observe the particular tank, okay, then afterwards the name itself, the tank name itself giving, okay, that village name, that people are calling the tank name as village name. Such a way, okay, Salakam Cheruvu is called as that village name also. Okay, do you understand? The tank name is Salakam Cheruvu. The village name is also Salakam Cheruvu. In which mandal it is located? Yes, Singamala Mandal it is located. Then what they observed after reaching Salakam Cheruvu? They didn't observe any water on that tank. That means totally that the tank is dry up. Okay, totally the tank is dry up. Afterwards, they asked the villagers regarding that tank. Nearly many years back, that tank dug. Then 20 years onwards, that tank did not contain any kind of water. Such a answer given by the villagers. See, 2011 they visited this tank. Then what they observed? Totally this tank is dry. Okay, dry for the last 20 years. Such a way, if you apply this information to all over Andhra Pradesh, where tanks are located, the common phenomena we are observing, okay, tanks are dry up. Because the administrators, then the village heads are not bothering, they are least bothering about these tanks. That means they are not giving priority to tanks. Nowadays, people are installing the what they are installing is they are installing the pumps and they are dragging the water. Okay, na pump sets they are installing. Through that pump sets they are okay dragging the water, drawing the water. Then automatically what happens? Automatically groundwater levels decreases. Tanks always helps the people to increase the groundwater levels. Where generally tanks are building down of the hill area. Tanks are building whenever rains falls, that rainwater comes down and depositing in that tank area. Okay na? But nowadays if you go Andhra Pradesh, all over India, tanks neglected, not given, that means administrators not given priority to tanks. Okay. Such a way they observed the same situation in where, in Salakam Cheruvu, which is comes under Singamalai Mandal, Anantapur district. That is all about, okay, especially Deccan Plateau area, which is comes under, yes, Anantapur district, Salakam Cheruvu. Then if you see the soils in Plateau region, especially we are talking about Salakam Cheruvu, fields are located low slopes of hills. So automatically what will happen? So low slopes, these fields are located. Sometimes these rocks, that means boulders, small stones rolling down and depositing on the fields. That means growing crops sometimes not possible in the plateau regions. Fields are located in low slopes of hills. Soils are red. If you go plain areas, soils are fertile. Okay na? That soils contains humus, nutrients that soils are contains. But if you see, the soil color is red. The soils located in plateau regions, the soils color is red. Okay, soils are red. Then soils have little humus. Just now I told you, little humus and little nutrients. Okay, so that if you go plain areas, yearly 2 or 3 crops are possible to grow. But when it comes to these plateau regions, only one crop they are growing. Because if you see here, lands are little fertile, little humus sands are contains. Do you understand? They can't hold much water. These soils can't hold much water. If you visit red soils, if you observe it, red soils not having the capacity to hold water long time. If you see the black soils, already we discussed, these black soils are having the capacity to hold water many days, many months. Okay na? Then if you come plateau region, they can't hold much water. Just now I told you, even though one crop they grows in that particular area, afterwards what will happen, that soils, okay, will become saline soils. Okay, that means saudu bhumulu. Afterwards these soils are not possible to grow any crops. These saudu bhumulu or saline soils are not holding the capacity of water. Do you understand? Saline soils have high content of lime. Very, very important. Remember, these saline soils have contains high contents of lime, not absorbing the water. That's why, so here growing crops are not possible. Do you understand? This is all about Salakam Cheruvu introduction. Afterwards, soils are existed in Salakam Cheruvu. Okay, which soils we may observe in Salakam? We are observing Salakam Cheruvu red soils. These red soils not having the capacity to hold water. Okay na? Then another kind of soils are existed in Salakam Cheruvu is saline soils or saudu bhumulu. These saudu bhumulu or saline soils contains high content of lime, so that these soils also not absorbing the water. If you see Andhra Pradesh, initially what we discussed, in Andhra Pradesh most of the land area comes under Deccan Plateau region. Okay na? The other visited which area? Anantapur district. Okay, then what they observed? Salakam Cheruvu. They visited Salakam Cheruvu. Which year they visited? 2011. For the past 20 years, Salakam Cheruvu dried up. Okay, that was neglected. All these areas we just discussed. Okay, do you understand regarding this? Okay. Thank you very much.